What is poppin', guys? We are back on Pokemon Showdown today for a live in the OU tier, this time with another Heat squad that I whipped up built around a Typh-of-Losion, and similarly to last live, which was around Miss Magius, Typh-of-Losion is one of those Pokemon that I've actually never done a live with before. I think the last time that I've used it was probably either last gen or the gen before in one of the lower tiers, so I definitely wanted to see how it does in OU. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team here. I'll show you what I got. So I named this team Eruption because of course this team is built around a Choice Scarf Eruption Typhlosion, probably the more common Typhlosion set, but Typhlosion itself is just not a common Pokemon that you see in OU, so I definitely had to bring this Pokemon to, of course, gift you all this nice heat live. You know, I gotta go ahead and showcase this Pokemon on the ladder, see what people think, you know, see how people react to it. And Eruption Typhlosion is really cool. I'm running enough speed that so that we can outrun like Scarf Tapu Lele. I feel is gonna be a nice benchmark for this set here. It's a really cool Pokemon, and with Flash Fire, we're pretty much immune to fire type attacks. The way that the set works is that we have to sort of preserve Typhlosion's HP, I guess, if we want to abuse Eruption, because Eruption, it does the most damage when we are at max HP. So if we keep it like that, Eruption is going to be pretty fun to spam. If we take damage, then I do have Lava Plume because I feel like a secondary stab is needed, because Eruption is not always as reliable as it seems with all the hazards and the weather and stuff like that. So, I mean, we're bound to take damage at some point, so Lava Plume's there. And we also have Extra Sensory, which is cool versus Keldeo and Toxapex, while Focus Blast deals with Pokemon like Heatran and Tyranitar and things like that. So it's a really cool way of using Typhlosion. We're even faster than Scarf Lando, so maybe Eruption could be pretty fun there in that sense. So let's see if we can put in some work with this Pokemon here. I'm pretty excited about that. And I haven't really tested it too much, maybe a couple battles here and there, but hopefully we can come through with this team. Next Pokemon we got here is an Excadrill. I figured that I'd kill two birds with one stone by bringing Stealth Rocks and Rapid Spin on the same Pokemon. And it's an offensive Pokemon. Excadrill, this is an offensive set, so it does fit with the theme of offense. And, you know, we're just able to get rid of rocks. That's helpful for Typhlosion because we don't want to take damage on that. Takes 25 from rocks. Also helpful for our Breloom that you can see here. We have Focus Sash Breloom, and it's just a great way of dealing with water type Pokemon or bulky water types that Typhlosion and Drill do not appreciate. So it's nice in that sense because it helps out the team overall and gives us priority as well with Mach Punch. Has a Focus Sash so we can check things. Really useful and reliable Pokemon on an offensive team. Last three Pokemon we got here. So the first one we got Dragonite, and Dragonite's cool because it kind of goes well with the team overall in terms of type synergy, and it's just a nice way of having more priority for the team with extreme speed, and I feel like it just works well overall. It looks like it looks kind of like a nice Gen 5 or 6 offensive style team, if you know what I mean, I guess. But next we got here a Porygon, and this is actually a new one. I've actually never used Porygon Z with Normalium Z yet. With Z conversion, I've actually never used Z conversion Porygon Z before, so this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna use that. And I'm actually running the Ghost set, so the Ghost conversion, so we become a Ghost type Pokemon. We have Recover, so that could be pretty cool because I know that the way that people deal with this set is by chipping it down and trying to get rid of it over time, but Recover can really help us with that longevity. And finally we got here an Azumarill with nice Belly Drum, Aqua Jet, so fitting, like I said, very, very fitting with the offensively styled team that we have here. So let's go ahead and find a game and see how we do. Hopefully we can get some good battles here, and I'll find one and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got our first game here up against some guy pretending that he's using like offense, but it's actually stall. He's trying to trick people into like, oh, this is balance, guys, but then he's got a Chansey Skarmory Mega Sableye Tangrowth, so pretty fun. Let's see what we can do here. What we can do is probably just leave it Drill. We get up Stealth Rocks regardless. We have Mold Breaker, which means that we go through his Magic Bounce Sableye, and yeah, it should be pretty fun. Like, I guess Skarmory could sort of be an issue, but another thing, if we are able to weaken Chansey, Typhlosion puts in a ton of work. He does lead off with Mamoswine. We pack the Air Balloon, so I kind of just want to go for Stealth Rocks here. He goes up for his own rocks. I can just Rapid Spin probably. I'm just gonna do that right now, as he decides to go for the Icicle Crash. Ice Shard might be able to take me out, but then again, Belly Drum Azu, doesn't that just win? Doesn't Belly Drum Azu actually just win? If we just have to Mega Sableye, or we have to make sure Sableye Megas quickly. I'm gonna Iron Head here, as he actually goes into Skarmory, which is perfectly fine. As what I can do here is I can probably go into Porygon if I want to. In all honesty, I could also. I'm gonna go Typhlosion here actually. Typhlosion is pretty cool. It forces in Chansey, I guess. He doesn't really have a lot for Typhlosion, so I'm gonna go into this right now. He goes for the Roost, surprisingly enough. I'm not too sure why. Now he's gonna be forced to go to Chansey, and what I can do is I can probably just switch here into Breloom. I don't really care too much about the Sash. And if he goes back to Skarmory, I can Spore it easily Spore it. We get a crit on Eruption though, which is interesting. But doesn't matter too much. He goes for Soft Boiled here. He'll probably go into his Tangrowth, so I'm actually go back here to Typhlosion. As he actually switches into Tangrowth. Yep. He's gonna go back into Chansey now. I'm gonna go here into my Azumarill. I think that's an easy switch to Azu. As he goes here into Chansey. Yep. Excellent. All according to plan. We go for the Belly Drum now. What he's gonna do here? He stayed in. Wow, nice. So he goes for T-Wave, which is cool. I don't get poisoned or anything, which I'm okay with. 100% okay with. Gonna go here for the Play Rough, I think is the play. I could also go for Knockoff. I'm gonna go for Knockoff here, expecting him to maybe go Skarmory. Knockoff is just a great play overall. If he goes Skarm, then yeah, it's gonna be nice. Knockoff should deal with that relatively well. Plus, if we can knock off his, if he stays in, and if we knock out his Eviolite, then don't we just win with Typhlosion pretty much? I don't know. He also has a Buzzwole as well. He goes for Seismic Toss here. Perfectly fine. We get Parrot. Okay. So you can stop that. I'm going to go for Play Rough now. And, yep, this thing should get knocked out. Very good. That's what I like to see. So Azu putting in that work, getting rid of the Chansey, which means that he no longer has any sort of switch in to Typhlosion. This is going to be nice. This is what I'm looking forward to right now. And I'm sure you all are eager about to see Typhlosion just put in work. Look at these last 5 Pokemon here. Typhlosion fodder. Chansey is gone. This is what we got. We got like a bunch of ways of punching holes versus Chansey. And then we got the Typhlosion. So I'm going to actually go here for the Aqua Jet. Just because he's probably going to be faster. Oh, he Fake Out. Nice. I'm 106 speed. I don't know. Is he faster? No, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm going to Play Rough either way. He goes Skarmory here. Of course, we get Parad. Nice. I'm going to just click Knock Off here. He can knock me off with Jewel Peck. That's fine. Because Typhlosion comes out, right? We have 7 Eruptions. This should be perfect. I'm pretty sure Sableye gets 2 KO'd. This should be enough. So that's going to be GG, I think. I'm gonna prevent the Mamoswine from Ice Sharding us to weaken us. I think that's what we really got to do. And also, Porygon Z puts in a lot of work, because if we Z conversion, then he no longer has a Chansey. Z conversion, Porygon actually wins as well. So we have a lot of win conditions here, but of course aiming for the Typhlosion, because that is the Pokemon we have. I pretty much designed this live around. So Typhlosion is going to be the one putting in the work here. Eruption. Ooh, yes. Nice. Skarmory gone. In comes the Sableye. He has Fake Out, so I'm not going to let this thing take damage at all. I'm going to go here into probably Drill, I think is fine. He does go for Fake Out here, so what I can do is just go right for the Iron Head, I think is fine in case we get a flinch or something. That's just the overall better play, I feel. He could also be Sub Buzzwole, maybe. Sub Punch Buzzwole, which could be annoying. We definitely have to break the... Well, then again, if he's Sub Punch Buzzwole, then Ghost Porygon kind of just walls that, sort of. If I'm not mistaken, it kind of walls that. So we can just Iron Head this. And he does go for Recover here, which is perfectly fine. I can just... pretty sure an Earthquake plus an Eruption should take him out. He does go for Knock Off here, which means we go right back into the Typhlosion. If he's Fake Out, he's not Protect, obviously. So we're going to go here for the Eruption. And we're going to knock something else out. So he does go Buzzwole to sack that off. That is so nice. That is very nice. Alright, so what he's going to do, he's going to bring back in Sableye here. He'll probably go for a Recover. I'm going to Eruption again. Yup. Typhlosion sweeping through, and we're going to win this game pretty easily. So on to the next one, and we'll be right back. Alright, we got our next game here up against the infamous Storm Zone. This man is on the ladder 24/7. So definitely very common to face him. So this is gonna be pretty fun. He has some pretty interesting teams. I remember he used like Meloetta back in like last generation or something. I think what we should do here is probably lead Breloom. Not lead Breloom because he's a Venusaur. He's a bit of an interesting team. It's looking like Azu puts in a good amount of work if we're able to weaken Venusaur because we're running a lot of speed, so we might be faster than it. Other than that, I think maybe Drill's a fine lead here as he decides to lead off Tapu-Fini, so that's okay. What we can do is potentially just Earthquake for damage. Getting this thing lower is going to be very, very useful for Typhlosion. So I want to try to do that, I guess, because I don't really see another use for Drill other than weakening this. I think weakening this is going to be pretty fine. And you should recognize that this is our only Stealth Rocker on our team. Actually, a good Pokemon that puts in a lot of work is going to be Porygon. That's a Pokemon that puts in a good amount of work. Oh, no longer Mod Join. I'm not going to do a Mod Join war like I did in one other live that I did. So that's fine. I don't really care. So what I'm going to do now is just set up rocks here. And he does Scald me, knock me out. I'm going to go here into Porygon. And I think it is time to Z Conversion because we are Z Ghost, right? So Shadow Ball, it just kind of destroys his team, except for maybe Meloetta. I don't think it does much to Meloetta. Maybe I'll just discharge in regular, get some damage off here. Goes for Defog, perfectly fine. Now I'm gonna go for Z Conversion actually, as he goes into Marowak. Yup, and now we got the Ghost. It is time. He goes into Meloetta, perfectly fine. I don't know if he has anything for us. He might. That's Assault Vest. We para it though. That's cool. He goes for Calm Mind here. I can just discharge again, as he actually does have Shadow Ball, so we do want to switch out here. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go here into yeah, we definitely have to get rid of this thing. 100%. We're gonna go Dragonite here. Goes for Psyshock, and what I can do is just click Fire Punch just to damage this thing a bit. He's really defensive. Wow. I definitely thought he'd go Celesteela or something, but okay, perfectly fine. I'm gonna go Breloom here and hit him up with the Bullet Seed. Knock him out. Into Venusaur he goes, so what I can do here is probably just Rock Tomb, I think is fine. And lower this thing's speed a little bit. So the end game, like I said, is definitely winning with Azu. I'm gonna go Typhlosion here and hit him up with the Eruption. And that should knock him out. Yup. Good damage. Good lord. Alright, so Zygarde coming out here. I'm just going to go for a switch into Porygon as he goes for 1,000 arrows. Perfectly fine. Now what I can do is go Azu. Hit him up with the, let's see. We're going to just play rough here as he goes for Coil. And, yeah, he actually switches out to Tapu-Fini. Sacks that off. Goes into Marowak here. And what we can do is, I think probably just knock off here should be fine. Yeah, ooh, good damage. Good damage. He goes for Shadow Bone. Doesn't do much at all. Belly Drum, I don't think it's gonna be... I'm thinking if we Belly Drum, don't we just win? Then again, Okay, so we restore... Okay, so we're gonna get... This is 38.2. If we Belly Drum, we're gonna be at like 12. And then we restore 25. It's a roll. Not one I want to take, unfortunately. But that should be fine. Goes to, yeah, he goes into Celesteela here. So what we can do is, maybe I can switch to Typhlosion here. So Zygarde's a 58. Typhlosion can't do much to it either way. So I'm gonna go Typhlosion here. He does go for Leech Seed, which is fine. I can just click Lava Plume. Goes for Protect. Yeah, the terrain's gone. So we can just try to burn this thing, I guess. 30% chance. And we do not get it, unfortunately. But I can go Azu here. He does go for 1,000 arrows. We restore with our berry. And I think the play is to double the Typhlosion. Yup, very nice. And we could try it again. See if we can burn this thing. We do burn it this time. Alright. Chances were in our favor, I think. We can go back to Azu here. As he goes for 1,000 arrows. Doesn't do much at all. I can knock off here. And Good damage, and I can Aqua Jet now. Get off some more damage. Goes for Coil. I think that was kind of a choke, because now we actually get a knockoff on Celesteela. Very nice, very nice. So Typhlosion is actually carrying the team a little bit. We knock off this thing, goes for Heavy Slam. Spadef increases, but I don't think he'd have Earthquake, so we can go for Lava Plume here. Burn this thing. Nope. He does we do dodge the seeds. That's a bit fortunate, because now he can't really stall us back out. Or he maybe can. He can probably try to stall us now. He can probably try to stall us here. I maybe should have just hard switched into Typhlosion. Oh, we got into no, never mind. What was that roll? The roll was weird. He would have had to like double protect in order to have a chance to beat us. So that was definitely a solid game for sure. On to the next one. We'll be right back. Okay, so we got our next game, gonna be up against a interesting team. I've also seen this person on the ladder too a lot as well. Similarly to Storm Zone, which was the last guy we faced. So let's go ahead and lead off here with Drill. I think is fine. Alternatively, Breloom is a fine lead because we are Sash lead. We can Spore something. There's no Finny or anything on this guy's side, so Garchomp is the lead here. Gonna go right for the Spore, I think is the play. And we are faster, which is cool. This gives us an opportunity to Bullet Seed. As they go into Zapdos here, perfectly fine. And what we can do is just go hard into Drill, get up our Rocks. Rocks are really nice versus their team. We have the Air Balloon here. They go for Hidden Power, which is cool. Not sure what set they are, but I'm going to get up my Rocks here either way. They do have Heat Wave. Ah, okay. So HPI's Heat Wave, probably 3 attacks with Roost, maybe? I wouldn't think they'd have Defog if they have HPI's and Heat Wave, so that's interesting. But it's looking like Dragonite comes in and just destroys this guy. Look at this guy's team. Look at their Dragon Resist. There's literally nothing. And we should be faster than Zapdos unless he's offensive. And he's looking like he's offensive. Ooh. Not bad. But something dies right now, so at least that's cool. Kyurem's going to get knocked out here. This is probably Scarf Kyurem. The way that they brought it in is probably Scarf Kyurem. So they are going to go Manaphy here. Probably just hit us up with the Ice Beam. And yep, going to knock us out for sure. We can go right back into our Breloom. I'm going to hit him up with the Rock Tomb here, expecting him to go Zapdos, I think is probably what he's going to do. As, yep, they go right into Zapdos. So this should be a 2-hit KO. Based on how offensive the Zapdos is, that is for sure a 2-hit KO. So we're going to go right for the Rock Tomb once again and just knock this thing out. They don't really have a lot of good switch-ins for this, so that was definitely a solid play on my part to predict Zapdos, because that thing was a pretty decent threat. But definitely we have to get rid of, they have a lot of water type Pokemon, so, and plus they have like 4 fire resists, which means that Typhlosion is not going to probably be putting in much work at all, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We're just going to Bullet Seed here because it's just a better play, and I don't really think it's worth switching. Not enough seeds. Bullet Seed again. 1, 2. That's it. Alright, this one definitely should knock him out. 1, 2. One more? Yep, there we go. Okay, cool, cool. So we did get a low roll on that Bullet Seed, but it all worked out in the end for us. Very nice. So Manaphy is coming out here, and we just Bullet Seed again. I mean, we are going to be Focus Sash, so we're going to be easily able to knock this out. Only 2, unfortunately, but this Mach Punch should definitely take him out. As they go to Chandelure, so they're obviously going to be faster than us, but that's fine, because I'm pretty sure that gives us an opportunity to win with Azu, depending on what they go for. So I'm going to go here for, I think saving Breloom is the right play. I'm going to go with a Typhlosion because Mach Punch is going to be useful versus Sharpedo, and we get the nice Flash Fire. Ooh. Not bad at all. So I don't know if they're Flash Fire themselves. That's what I'm not really too sure about. But if they're locked in, then I can just go for Eruption here and knock out Zapdos. Excellent. That is great. Just knock that out. Sharpedo coming out here. We're obviously going to be faster than it. Actually, I don't really know. I'm just going to Erupt here. They go for Protect. If they're Adamant, we should be faster. Yo, look at this, look at this. Ooh, good damage. Good lord. Alright, so they do knock us out with the Waterfall, unfortunately, but they quit because, of course, we have a Azu, Breloom, and a Porygon Z, which is immune to Shadow Ball, so great game. Great game for sure. On to the next one, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we got our next game going to be up against a Charizard squad. Not bad. Looking like a very interesting team. With I also got a Mienshao as well, which is fun to see. Mienshao's just a really solid mon. Yeah, just an offensive threat overall. I remember using it back in like, I think Oras. I think I mentioned it. I don't know if I mentioned it before. But I had a really cool team with like Mega Diancie and this thing, so it was pretty fun. But in any case, looking at our team, our win condition is definitely going to be that Typhlosion is going to be a win condition. Let's lead off with that. Greninja coming out here. I'm going to just Focus Blast turn 1 because we're going to knock it out anyways. I don't think he'd go for Shuriken or anything. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and knock this thing out with the Focus Blast turn 1. Typhlosion got the glasses. He's not even missing at all. There's no way this thing is missing. If we hit it, we knock out Greninja. 100% we knock it out. I'm telling you that right now. Let's see it. Let's see it right now. He's not going to see this one coming. If he switches out, then that's good for him. And if we miss, that sucks. Make a move. Good play, good play. That does a decent amount of damage though. Looking like he's Zard X to me. I'm gonna go to Azu. Yup, he is Zard X. Flare Blitz, good damage for him. And what I can do here is just click Belly Drum. If he Flare Blitzes again, that's good for him, but like he'll take a recoil, I can Aqua Jet. He might even go Tangrowth here. Please be that one guy that switches out of this thing. Nope, he does not. So now we just Aqua Jet, and we guarantee that Zard cannot do anything to us anymore. Which is great, because that was one of the checks that he had for Typhlosion. I could have also went for Play Rough, but like, if he switched in Tangrowth, then what do I do? Like, it would not have done anything at all. Yeah, I'll just Play Rough here actually, because he'll probably roost. Yeah, nice. Good damage. Good B. Now we Aqua Jet and knock him out. That was a crit too. How bulky was that thing? Hello? That was a crit Play Rough? Am I not huge power? I am huge power. How did that Zard eat that up? Yeah, I definitely Play Rough was the right play there. I'm glad that I clicked cancel. So he does go Greninja here. He'll probably knock us out. I don't really care too much. I'm just gonna Play Rough. Oh, that's horrible. That is really bad. Definitely an unfortunate circumstance that just occurred. Rest in peace, Greninja. But Azu comes through, thankfully. Yep, getting a bit lucky in this match, but either way, I mean, I think even D-Knight put in a lot of work as well with E-Speed. Like Bandit D-Knight puts in so much good work versus his team. He's kind of forced to go Tang. Like, why doesn't he go Tangrowth? Like, hello? Like, okay, even though that miss sucked. I don't understand why he didn't just go Tangrowth and Giga Drain or something, because it would not have taken like literally anything, because I haven't belly drummed or anything. I'm even Jolly Azu, so yeah, that's on him. But I'm gonna just Aqua Jet here and get some damage off. It would have been funny if he missed his high jump kick as well. But yeah, this could be Choice Scarfed. This could be Choice Scarfed, so I'm actually gonna go here into my D-Knight. And I think that Outrage is the right play here, because it's going to do a ton to everything, to literally everything on his team. It's going to 2-hit KO his Lando as well, because we're Choice Banded. And I don't think he'd want to stay in. Yup, he does go Landorus, so this Choice Banded D-Knight is going to come through. That's not even a 2-hit KO, hello? Why is Lando so fat? I've never discovered this Pokemon before. Let's go for another Outrage here. He'll probably go Celesteela or just not. That's okay. He goes for Hidden Power, does not knock us out, so we can actually save this thing and go Drill. And we can get a Rapid Spin kill on Landorus, I think. So he does, let's see what he does here. He does set up rocks, exactly, which is what I kind of expected, but we can still Rapid Spin. We're going to be faster than it. Can't do anything to us, and we'll be able to knock him out, get rid of rocks. Even though we do take some minor Rocky Helmet damage, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. Another thing that wins is Ghost Porygon. That thing puts in a lot of work. That puts in a ton of work. So hopefully we can see that happen. This guy's thinking a little bit here. Trying to make the optimal plays. This is like a tournament right now. Everybody takes. 90 seconds per move. Alright, it's okay. So we can rapid spin here, knock that out, get rid of rocks. So no more rocks on our side, meaning that Typhlosion is gonna be putting a lot of work. That's the best way. Like if you want to make a Pokemon like work in the tier and it's not really like from that tier, you basically gotta know how it like you gotta know like how it works. You know, like you gotta be in its mind. You gotta think, okay, so what if I was a Typhlosion? What would I like and what would I not like? So I would like for there not to be hazards, and I would not like for there to be hazards. Okay, never mind. Anyways, so I think sacking this drill is the play. And he missed. Wow, this guy must be the most unlucky guy ever. That's so unfortunate. We got rocks up though, so I'm gonna Giant it here. He's gonna miss again. Like I feel so bad for him, but like he's gonna miss. He's gonna miss a second one. Just watch. Will he actually hit it? Like I was literally just sacking my drill. Like just take my drill. Like I should stealth rocks again, but like I don't really care too much. As should he. This is the game of Pokemon we play, guys. This is the Pokemon game where we get hacks everywhere and we don't always have the right optimal scenarios. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so what we can do now is not go to Typhlosion because his Choice Scarf and probably will knock us out in one hit. But into Breloom we go. Yes, into Breloom, because this is the Pokemon here that is going to help us and save us all throughout our adventure. Here goes Tangrowth. I do not mind this. Not one bit. Because I can go Dragonite here. D-Knight's going to be putting in some work. So he's obviously Assault Vest. He's obviously Assault Vest because firstly, I don't see an item. Secondly, that Mach Punch did way too much. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. You expected Typhlosion, I guess. But, yeah, Dragonite was definitely my switch in here. So we're going to be putting in some nice work. Like I said, I've tested this team a little bit beforehand. Maybe a couple games here and there. Then when I'm on roll, you already know this team's going to be putting in the finest of work. Alright, so I believe now we win, I think. So we just go here into Porygon. Yeah, definitely Porygon here. We Z conversion. And we win. So we become Ghost type, which means that his high jump kick is not going to work on us. Nice, 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 nice. Excellent. So I can just Shadow Ball this now. I don't think his knockoff or whatever is going to knock us out either from Mienshao. So Porygon Z putting in some work as well. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I'm happy to see that at least put in some work. Even though Typhlosion didn't do anything in this game, it did like a lot in the other games. And now we get to see Porygon Z, Ghost Conversion, Porygon Z put in work. Like this team is built, I guess maybe the main MVPs of the team in terms of sweeping is, yep, he quit. So the main MVPs of the team in terms of like sweeping and cleaning are, I guess Typhlosion because it's the main Pokemon I built it around, Porygon Z and like Azumarill or something. Those are the main three Pokemon that put in the most work, I feel, in this game. And it's just a very offensive team. Like everything's been putting in a good amount of work. Let's grab another and we'll be right back. Alright, got a game here up against another offensively based team. And Typhlosion not putting in much work unless we get rid of Finny and Zygarde. So let's go ahead and try to aim for that. G, go, good luck. You too. Nice. Alright, so let's lead off here with Drill. As it is Thunderous, not bad. Focus Blast, probably coming our way. So I'm actually going to switch out here into my Dragonite. Oh, wow. Nice play indeed. So let me E-Speed for some good damage. Very, very nice damage. And even though we do get knocked out here, we can safely go into Breloom. Right for the Mach Punch here. Breloom actually does a good amount of work. Wow. It puts in some nice work versus his team. So let's just Mach Punch this. Yeah, I'm actually, wow, Breloom puts in I didn't even see this until now. Breloom puts in some good work. Goes Zygarde here, that's perfectly fine. This is definitely, I don't know what his set is. He's leftover, so he's obviously like Coil or something. I'm gonna just Spore here and just put him to sleep. Good night. So we're at the process right now where we're weakening his Typhlosion answers. Tapu Fini. Oh wow, we're weakening another Typhlosion answer. Okay, nice. That's gone. Wait a second, huh? Okay, so now eruption's looking clean. If he goes into Volcarona, we can go ahead and actually no, wait a second. No, I might have spoken too soon because he has an Alakazam with Trace, and that's gonna trace my Flash Fire, and it's gonna be horrible. But I definitely want to knock out this thing because getting rid of Volcarona is a big issue, a big plus for us if we can do that. So we are able to get rid of it, so that's awesome. And excellent, excellent. So now he's gonna go Alakazam here. We might as well just Mach Punch and let him trace Technician because if we do that, then he didn't Mega. So he's waiting for Typhlosion to come in. This boy is waiting. Alright, so let's go here to Azu. I think it's the right play, and we can just click knock off here. We leave any hit from this Alakazam. He switches out to Kartana. Perfectly fine. We knock off his Focus Sash. That's cool. Okay. So I don't know what set he is. He could be Timid Kartana. If he's Timid Kartana, that's an annoying thing. So, you know what? It's looking like we don't even need to click Eruption. We just go Typhlosion here, and we click Lava Plume. That should be good enough, I think. I mean, he'll go to Zygarde though, right? No, it should be fine. Go Zygarde. That's okay. And this does give us an opportunity to go Porygon and Ghost Conversion because I think that actually just wins at this point. So we can just Conversion here. I don't think he'll wake up. Hopefully, he does not. Nice. And we just Shadow Ball. It's gonna do a ton of damage to this thing. Really good damage. He does wake up though, and he does have Dragon. No, I did not want that to happen. But yeah, I did not want that to happen. It's so annoying. But I think Typhlosion still kind of wins, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. How do I want to approach this here? Extra Sensory, I don't know if it knocks him out. Focus Blast probably does, but Typhlosion is the win con. 100% is the win con. So let's go here to Azu, I think is the play. 1,000 arrows is a ton. We can click Player Off here, I think, and just knock him out. And then we'll be faster than the rest of his Mons, I think. Yeah, Alakazam. If we get some damage off on Alakazam, that should be nice. Goes Kartana. Okay, so how do I want to approach this? I guess we have no option to go but to go Porygon. Leaf Blade. Okay, so it's plus attack. We go to Typhlosion, we Lava Plume. 100% Lava Plume here. Okay, so we do knock out Kartana. Excellent, excellent. So into Zygarde, I think he's gonna go. Yep, he does. And we should probably so we should be faster with our drill, I think. I'm thinking. So I'm actually gonna go here into Azu and go right for the Aqua Jet, I think is the play to get some damage off. I do see leftovers, so he actually goes here to Thundurus to sack it off. That's perfectly fine. I do think we can win this for sure. I definitely think we can win this. He goes Zygarde here. I'm just gonna jet this thing. I don't really see. Okay, yeah, we do live. Nice, nice. He does live as well. He's bulky. He is very, very bulky. Let's go here to Drill. Earthquake should be able to knock this thing out. We should be faster. Yes, we are. Excellent. Alakazam's gonna come out here, and we can just click Iron Head. He is Mega. Okay. He does Trace Mold Breaker. Please miss your Focus Blast, please. No, 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 please. This is not. This can't be how it ends. Lava Plume, please, please knock him out. Please knock him out. No, please. No. Good game for sure. That was a tough game, but I mean, I think we probably played it the best we could. That's unfortunate how he like woke up and Dragon-tailed Porygon. We would have won then, but anyways, on to the next one, and we'll be right back. Okay, got our next game here, up against a Tapu Koko Raichu squad. It's been a while since I've used those two together. Very, very nice common, or not common, but like very, very nice sort of core going together with the Surge Surfer, right? That's the ability. It doubles its Raichu speed under electric terrain, so that's gonna be pretty fun to face. Let's go ahead here, and I think let's just lead off with our Dragonite. I think is a fine lead, as he does decide to lead with Beedrill. E-Speed will OHKO this thing, 100% OHKO Beedrill. Watch this. Gone. Look at that. Not bad. We're out here stunting. Alright, Landers comes in. We're gonna go hard in a drill because I want to rapid spin these rocks away, as that is exactly what I'm gonna do. He's probably Rocky Helmet or not Rocky Helmet, so that's pretty useful. He could also be a Z crystal set. He goes Magnezone here, traps us, and okay. We'll just Earthquake this, I guess. I mean, he doesn't knock me out, so we knock out Magnezone here. That is nice. That is very nice. I'm not really too sure why he did that, but okay. So I think the play is to click Iron Head here. Just weaken this thing a bit. He goes for rocks. I'm just going to spin. He cannot get rocks up at all. There's no way he can keep rocks on my side. And he's probably going to quit here, I think. Does he quit? No, he doesn't. I thought it looked like he quit that, like, that, what do you call it? A standby thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But, or I'm expecting too much from people. Typhlosion comes in though, and we erupt, and we knock out something, including this Lando. So Lando is gone. His only sort of switch is now Lottie. And we can go Azu here potentially, but I think saving Azu for a check is going to be nice. Porygon, I don't know if I want to sack or not. Porygon also kind of wins as well. Dragonite's really good. Sash Loom is useful. Yeah, I don't need Porygon too much. I want to win with Typhlosion as well, so we're going to try to do that. And yeah, I'm just going to Z conversion here. Doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, so he's going to be able to knock us out here. What comes in now is going to be Azu, I think. And we can just click Play Rough and knock out Lottie. And with the combination of the last 3 mons we have, we should be able to win this game pretty easily. Yeah, so we are going to be able to knock this out. We get our Citrus Berry back. And go ahead and hit this up with a Play Rough. Knock out Latios. Tapu Koko comes in. And we just Aqua Jet this for some damage. As he goes for T-Bolt, does knock us out. Not sure what set he is, but Dragonite comes in. I could also have gone into Typhlosion. I think it's much better. I should have done that, actually. You know what? Let's let's win with Typhlosion, actually. I should be staying in and just E-speeding, but like, actually, maybe Typhlosion can win the last. Yeah, I'm just gonna E-speed. It's fine. It is fine. No, it's not. This is unacceptable. Typhlosion, you're coming through. Okay, let's just win with Typhlosion right now. I can't. I paused for a second. Yeah, Mach Punch here. Electric Train's almost gonna wear out too. He goes for U-turn. That's fine. Let me Mach Punch this. Psyshocks. Yeah, Typhlosion's living this easily. Everything's in range of E-speed as well. It's time to, it can't go for Eruption here. It's time to Lava Plume. Never mind, Typhlosion, you're goodbye. I'm just gonna E-speed this now. Yeah, that's gonna be GG. I tried to make Typhlosion put in work, but unfortunately for this game, well, it still put in work. It still knocked out the Lando, so at least that's good. And that's gonna be GG, so yeah. I tried to stunt, it kind of failed, but at least I didn't die. On to the next one, and we'll be right back. Alright, got our next game here. This team is looking interesting. He's got a Ditto. Okay, so that means he's got the counter to my Typhlosion. Trace my Flash Fire with that Ditto. That's not what I want, okay? But at least he's got no hazard control other than him transform. He's got the counter for my Excadrill transforming into Drill and rapid spitting my way my hazards. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. Sableye comes out here. Let me get my rocks up, please. If you please. Let him go for Wisp. I don't mind. That's fine. I don't really mind too much. So the play right now, I believe, is to go into Porygon Z, I think. Will-O-Wisp again. I don't really care too much about that. Let's see conversion here. If he copies me, I don't really mind too much either. Goes for Calm Mind. No, he's not this set. This is not what I wanted. I'm going to spam Shadow Ball though, and it should knock him out over time. Hit him up with this. Ooh, nice Shadow Ball. We have a Ditto, sir. All good. It is all good. So we do knock out Sableye here, which is excellent. And he goes Ditto. transforms, and yeah, now we lose. Never mind, it's okay. But I can just go here into my Dragonite. I think is fine. Right for the outrage here. Shadow Ball won't knock us out. We just eat that up easily, and this should definitely knock him out for sure. So we do knock out this Ditto. That's great. I wanted to lure out Ditto because I wanted to definitely knock him out, so that Typhlosion puts in a lot of work here. So we can just outrage this now. Well, actually, it still can't put in work because of the Toxapex, unfortunately. Okay, so we're no longer locked in. I'm not sure what set his Kartana is, but we can probably sack Drill. It's burned, so I want to sack it off. As he goes for a Smart Strike, pretty smart. And I can just Quake here. Doesn't matter if he's timid or not. He is timid Kartana, but we do have a Breloom, which is Sash, so we can Mach Punch this thing and knock him out. This guy calls himself the Gen 7 Lord, taking my name from me. He's out here trying to take my name away. I'm gonna click Spore and put something to sleep. Don't get confused, please. Breloom. Thank you very much. Excellent. So we can just Rock Tomb here and knock out we can just Rock Tomb here and knock out Tornadus. Thank you. There we go. I had to repeat myself because I missed. Jirachi coming out here. I can just click Spore, and just in case he's yeah, I can just Spore here. I don't know what set he is, but I think if he's like a stealth rocking set, which I'm thinking that he is, we should be faster. Yep, as I expected. And now what we can do is go into Dragonite here and just Earthquake a bunch. Oh, wow. Well, that's a bit of an issue. I'm on Earthquake right now. Ooh, into the Toxapex. That is what I like to see. That is damage right there. Get rid of this thing right now. Get rid of Toxapex out of my sight. Excellent. So Jirachi coming back out. We can just Earthquake this. Probably won't be able to knock him out because of how bulky Jirachi is, but yeah, we'll definitely be able to win this for sure. See, I wasn't even scared of that Ditto. I just went right for the sweep. I just went for that setup right there. We do knock it out because we're powerful enough to. Not bad. Good game for sure. Let's grab another one. Let's grab maybe one or two more. So we'll be right back. Okay, so our next game is going to be up against a very standard looking team. Nothing too special about it. Let's go ahead here and lead off with our Drill. I think is pretty fine. Alternatively, let's do Typhlosion immediately right off the bat and Erupt. Let's just Erupt right here. He might even go Hard Finny. Oh, he doesn't go Hard Finny. Yes, yes. We knocked it out. Nice. I'm gonna go Hard Drill here on this thing, as he's gonna go for let's see what he goes for here. Stealth Rocks, not bad. I'm just gonna Rapid Spin away these hazards because I don't like them. As he goes into Lando, and okay, so what is he? Scarf Lando? I'll set up rocks here and find out. Why not? He's not Scarf Lando, that's for sure. At least I got my rocks up. Goes to Chomp here. I don't really mind too much, as I can just Earthquake. He'll probably Earthquake now too. Actually, that's bad. That's not what I wanted. He's fast. He's fast, Chomp. At least faster than my Drill. He SD's up. No. E-Speed, do not fail me. Bandit E-Speed did not come through. He goes for the Z move. Devastating Drake. That was a bit devastating, if I do say so myself. Azu can come out here. I was about to say Porygon, but yeah, Azu's a good option here. We can just Aqua Jet this thing. That should be fine. I don't think he'd want to switch out either way. Yeah, that's what I figured. So it's looking like we're trying to open up the way for Typhlosion to put in some work. So he does go Tapu Fini here. What do I want to do? I want to go hard into Drill and Rapid Spin these hazards away. As he, let's see what he does here. Goes for Taunt. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can just Rapid Spin now. I'm perfectly fine with that. That's a good trade right there. That's a good trade. A nice Taunt for a Rapid Spin. I'm fine with that. Nature's Madness. It was a mad play. I'm gonna go for Iron Head here in case he wants to go Lando. Plus, we can also flinch him. Misses Nature's Madness. These things always run like Nature's Madness plus like Moonblast, which I kind of don't know why. Because I don't really understand, because like then you're not gonna do anything to ground types, other than I guess it takes time to knock out something. But like, wouldn't you rather like Scald or Surf or something? I don't know. I've run the same thing before too, but I've never really figured out why. But in any case, this Scizor is annoying. So I'm going to Earthquake. Let's see what he does here. I'm going to go for Earthquake as he decides to go for U-turn. Probably expected Typhlosion to come in as he goes Greninja now. And, I mean, there's no reason for me not to just stay in and sack. And, oh, wow. Okay. And that's fine. he's just chipping me down over time. He's going to go for U-turn. Wow. Was that 3 U-turns? Yeah, 3 U-turns in a row to knock out my drill. I hope it was worth it, my friend. Greninja coming back out here. Brillium can easily come out, and everything just sort of dies to this thing, including Lando. Maybe. I could even Spore. Nah, it's not worth it. Not really worth it. He goes Finny. I'm a Bullet Seed now. Scizor coming out here. Mach Punch knocks this out now, from this range especially. Yeah, definitely. Gone. Don't know why he tried to play around that. I can just Spore this thing now. He's flying, so not affected by terrain. And I'm actually going to hard switch out here to Typhlosion, so that we can try to knock this thing out with an eruption. Yes, Typhlosion put in that work. How did he live? No! What? No! Typhlosion, no! You weren't supposed to do that. But at least Brillium kind of just comes in now, right? And sort of just wins. That's annoying. That eruption did 70. It should have done like 170. Minimum. That's okay. Everybody putting in that work though. Everybody putting in that work. That's what you call carrying the team on its back. Mach Punch should knock this out for sure. And that's gonna be GG. Let's grab one more for this live. I'm happy to see that Typhlosion is on the field and not just chilling in the back. So let's grab another and we'll be right back. Alright, so our last game is going to be up against this interesting standard team of Mons that I've like seen a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead here and I think lead off with D-Nite's a good lead, I think. I'm thinking D-Nite's a good lead. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna start a timer as well. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do versus these Mons. I'm happy Typhlosion's been putting in that work that I've wanted to see. No chill. On the grind. So nice. He does lead off a Tapu Lele. Kind of just want to damage this thing. He goes for Psychic. That's fine. Look at that damage right there. That's what I'm saying. Like I needed that damage, but I don't want D-Nite to die. So, or do I? Or do I? I'm gonna go Drill. I'll probably get 2 a KO, but I don't really mind too much. And I'll just sack this off here. I'll keep D-Nite around because I think it's pretty useful versus I don't know, maybe Earthquaking Magirna or something. He goes I don't know why I don't even know why I clicked that, but I'm just gonna Stealth Rocks here. Thank you. Sick. It was a pretty sick play for sure. For sure. I got my rocks up though. That's nice. And Hazard Control, where you at? Where are you at, Hazard Control? He goes Landorus here, so I'm gonna go hard into Typhlosion and just go for the Eruption. Psychic Terrain is up, which is cool. And I'm not sure what his Keldeo set is. It could be Scarfed, it could be Specs. So we'll see what happens here. He goes into Tapu Lele, sacks it off, which is nice. And in comes the Keldeo. So it's looking like Choice Scarf, probably to me. Hello? Yeah, there we go. Probably Scarf Keldeo. So I'm going to go here into D-Nite. As he goes right for the Scald. Burns us, unfortunately, but I'm going to go ahead and here and click Outrage. I think the Outrage should be fine. As he goes hard into Scizor. Not what I wanted to see. He will get off a Defog. Ah, so he's Defog Scizor. Okay, good to know. Very good to know. Typhlosion comes out here easily, and I could have also gone Porygon maybe and try to set up, but it's okay. I can click Eruption here easily and just knock this out. So Scizor is gone, out of the way. That's what I like to see for sure. So he'll probably bring back in Keldeo, I think. Pretty obvious, I feel. It's looking nice. Tapu Lele is gone, so not really much of a threat other than maybe Zygarde, I guess. Maybe Banded Zygarde could be a problem. Let's see what we can do here. Does bring back in Keldeo, so what I want to do is, I think Azu is a great Pokemon to keep around. Breloom is a pretty solid Pokemon to keep around. I'll just Erupt here. Let him knock me out. I can go into Porygon, I think, because we can click Z Conversion is the play. As he goes Megear now, we are now a Ghost type, so let's hit him up with the Shadow Ball. Should do a decent amount. That is a good amount of damage here. Ooh, I think we might just win with this thing. If I'm not mistaken, I think we could just put in some good work with this Pokemon. Brings in Keldeo, so he's Scarfed Keldeo, so I'm actually going to click Recover here, see what he wants to do. And we actually do live this, but maybe I should have attacked because... maybe I should have attacked here. That's fire. Yeah, it's a pretty cool mon for sure. Shadow Ball should knock him out. Maybe I'll go for Discharge. Ooh, you missed. That's so unfortunate. Well, but he brings in Zygarde here, so he will probably take us out with 1,000 arrows unless we knock him out. That is a good amount of damage. So that's nice. Z Porygon coming through, and now what we can do here is, I believe, we go into our Breloom, hit him up with the Spore. I think is the play. He might 1,000 arrows again, but he actually goes to Lando. Excellent. So we can go hard into Azu seems proper. So I'm gonna do that right now. As no first turn wake up, that's nice. Go right for the Aqua Jet here. Put him in range of I guess Bullet Seed and whatnot. So we are gonna be able to win this game. And there we go. So we are gonna be able to win this game. It's gonna be GG. So hope you all enjoyed this live. Let me know what you guys think, of course. Definitely a solid game, a solid match for sure, and very solid live. Happy to see that Typh-of-Losion put in a lot of work there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, of course. Always looking forward to hearing from you all as always. Two things to look forward to for next weekend, or this coming up weekend, is of course going to be GBA, and as well as the first week of the multi-battle league. Me and Joey and I are going to be teaming up and taking on Wolfie Glick and Marcus for the VGC sort of crew. It's going to be a lot of fun. The battle's going to be up on Joey's channel, Team Builder on my channel, and then of course both Team Builder and the GBA match on my channel for playoffs. So it should be exciting. So hope you all are excited, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.